Have you ever felt there just aren't enough hours in a day between school, assignment, exam, and trying to learn something new that you are really passionate about? While you see there is a guy in your classroom with perfect grade and have a lot of extracurricular activities. What if I tell you you can too manage it all? Sounds crazy? Well, that is exactly what I am going to show you today. Whether you are a student, hobbyist, or someone just trying to make most of the time, this video is for you. And trust me, by the end of this video, you will feel confident that you can do it too. In this video, I will show you how I manage my school, assignment, exam while learning calisthenics, video editing, content creation, journaling and reading my favorite book, and how can you do it too. We will learn it in 4 segments. And the first one is planning. Every great work requires great planning, and our planning begins with the list of skills and hobbies that we are interested in, as well as our academic goals and deadline. In my case, I was interested in calisthenics, video editing, content creation, improve my communication skill, learn coding, and I have 3 major exams in a year. Once we know the thing that we need to do, we have to set priority to different work. Let's accept this. We all are human and we cannot do all the things at the same time. We need to figure out which of the activity will provide most value to our life and how urgent that activity is. For instance, if I have a test from upcoming weeks, I cannot spend my time learning a handstand. Now rearrange your list according to the most priority work as well as how urgent that work is. Now you have planned your work, but without the upcoming step, all your planning is going to be useless, which is execution. You cannot achieve anything without executing, actually doing the shit that needs to be done. Start to learn new thing with new energy. I have started to learn calisthenics and I was completely focused on it. At the early stage of learning any new thing, our mind needs to process a lot of information, perform a lot of activity which are new to our mind and body, and our body and minds work really hard to do all those things manually. But with time, we make muscle memory, which makes the tasks easy. But at the starting, give all your energy and focus to that one thing, which was calisthenics for me. We often think we need to do a bunch of tasks daily to be productive, which is neither true nor possible, at least for me. I often set one most important task of the day and I do my best to complete that one task. It could be prepare a script of the video, record a video, edit that video, solve that one problem set of mathematics, or complete that pending assignment. And no, I'm not saying that you should avoid doing multiple tasks in a day. You have to do a lot, but the top priority should be only one. Remember, in this way, you will be actually able to complete 365 really important tasks by the end of this year. Now, the next step of execution segment is time block. Do you know why we often fail to the tasks we set out to do? It is because we procrastinate the important work thinking that we have enough time to complete it, but we don't. And at a point, we eventually quit that work. So the solution is simple. Make different time period in a day dedicating to a specific task. In my case, I work from 5 to 8 in the evening on YouTube or my skill development, while I studied from 7 to 8 in the morning. Similarly, separate time for a specific work. Now, there is a thing that I do to save my most of the time, which is school work in school. We all know most of our school hours are being wasted. So why don't we utilize that time to complete our schoolwork? It is exactly what I have been doing from the past year. I try to complete most of my homework, assignment and other schoolwork in school. And no, you don't need to finish all your schoolwork in school. It is just to save time, which you can invest in your skill. You can always do the remaining tasks in your home, but try to complete as much as possible in your school. Now you have identified your most important work, how to accomplish it, how to find time for it, and how to actually do it without procrastinating. But let me ask you a question. Do you think you can maintain this schedule when you are feeling drained or exhausted? No, and I couldn't either. That's why the crucial part of balancing school and skill is energy management. We cannot be productive all the day, and that's fine. We just need to figure out which time of the day we are energetic. For me, this is morning and the evening. That's why I have 2 time blocks in those times. You need to experiment for a while to find out your golden hours. Now here is a list of few things that I do to improve my overall energy throughout the day. Workout. Trust me, even 20 minutes of home workout can make you feel a lot more energized. Just do few push-up, pull-up, squat, or go for a run. And currently I'm learning calisthenics. You can go for a gym or follow me along. Tell me if you need a video on calisthenics as well. Hydration. This is simplest yet most effective way to maintain energy. Just drink enough water throughout the day to stay hydrated. Snack healthy before working. This is simple, but we often neglect these. We often junk on those packaged food or at the vendors. We often consume those unhealthy snacks, which might gives you pleasure only for short term. In the long run, it often causes energy crashes. You will find yourself being lethargic, lazy, and don't find yourself to work harder on any kind of simple thing. So just consume healthy food, any kind of healthy food that makes you fulfilled, that gives you energy. That's it. After all, consistency is what matters the most. You cannot achieve your dreams if you do something earth-shaking one day, but instead you can gain a lot of progress over time. Track your progress and set goals. First, I track my progress, whether it is completing a study session or finish a project. Marking it down in my journal or planner keeps me motivated. Celebrating a small win, like hitting a weekly plan, reminds me that I am making progress, even if it's slow. And when setbacks happens, like if we miss a day of studying or skip a skill session, I remind myself it's okay. The important thing is to start it again next time. If I miss a day, then it is not a problem. But if I don't come back on second, then I'm on the ladder of losing once again. That's it for today. If you want video on a specific topic discussed in this video, comment down below. I will definitely make a video on it. And if you want more tips on balancing school and life, hit that subscribe button and join me on this journey.